I think when you click core rules, it puts that to off. Oh, it isn't.
Sorry,
That's saying
friend,
it's not.
But you've got a date down under.
I don't care who you are. No one's to enter Tazok's tent under penalty of death. We're here under Tazok's own instructions. He requested we retrieve his files and documents and deliver them to him as soon as possible. Oh. Well, apparently they know better than I do.
Let's give them a right Go for the eyes!
How may I be of assistance?
What you want, they're called. Whatever they need.
What is it you have but to ask?
Yes, oh omnipresent authority. As you direct.
This fight's all over the place.
Yes.
Okay.
They wish my ear.
Ooh. Hold up.
How may I be of assistance?
Gotta wait for this to wear off, JP Nasty. Thank you for the T1. Appreciate you, bud.
What is it this
New
time?
Tarkov trailer soon? Cool.
You have but to ask.
We will check it out.
They're called. Whatever they need. They're called.
Hey, that's weird. The spell came back. How odd.
How may I be of assistance?
Whatever they need.
Don't you suss me, chat. The dead shot +2. Yo. Oh my god. Nice. Nice. Oh wow, we get to, we're gonna hit more, but we aren't gonna do any more damage because the composite longbow already added 2. It's kind of wild. I didn't realize it was that much better. Oh my god, he's full.
What is it this time?
You're a queer fellow.
Yes, I shall attend to it in a trice.
It's a little upgrade. I mean, getting your, that go down is good. Ooh. It's a big upgrade. Ooh.
What you want? I've done had enough of this.
How may I be of assistance? I shall attend to it in a trice.
Yeah, buddy. Tazok, I've noticed that the shipments of iron have slowed of late. It is imperative that we receive another ton of ore. Step up your raids and get a shipment to our base in Cloakwood within the next week. We need to stockpile as much ore as possible before our ultimatum is given. Also, Saravok wants to know what has happened with the band of mercenaries. Have they been killed? You had better ensure that they have been, as Saravok will not take kindly to any other news. Daveorn. Zok, I hope that everything moves along smoothly. I have written to give you instructions from our superiors. I've been told that a small band of mercenaries might cause the Iron Throne some trouble in the future. To ensure they don't live to upset our operations. Obtain the services of the assassin Nimble. He should serve you well.
Mullahay and Tazok have proven to be nothing more than puppets. The true master of this unfolding mystery continues to elude you. One thing is certain. Someone has taken a very personal interest in seeking your death. Though why, you are not sure. Your search for answers continues, and the foreboding Cloakwood Forest is your next target.
Nice. Hi.
Troubled times are upon us.
It's time then, is it? That it is. You kill me here and get it over with. Tazok's been dragging this out for far too long. Dragging what out? My execution, what do you think? You're not with him, are you though? No, I'd smell his rancid breath on you if you were. You're right, we're not Tazok's lackey. What's going on here? You're not. Well, this whole place is dirty to the core. That's what's going on. These aren't your ordinary bandits. They're part Black Talon and part Chill. Chill being a demi-human band. Mostly hobgoblins and led by that creepy smart one, Arden or Crush. There be others elsewhere, like that priest Mullahay sent to poison the minds of Nashkel. Set himself up as a kobold god returned in legions of the brainless barking fools believed him. Ready to do his bidding till death do they part. Mullahay's dead. He was working for Tazok, I understand. Question, who's Tazok working for? That's the trick, see? Crush and Targaz Kosin, leaders of the Black Talon, both think he's getting orders from the Zents. And Tazok doesn't do much to discourage that particular line of thinking. The Black Talons and Chill are bandit groups. See, they ply the trade routes, avoid the cities, and that's where they go wrong. I'm from the Gate, and I can tell you dead as leather that the Zentarum aren't behind this. How can you be so sure? Desire for silence isn't the only reason I wear soft-soled boots. I wear them so I can tell whose toes I'm treading on. I didn't mess with no Zentarine. I picked my enemies and I messed with one group and one group only, the Iron Throne. And right as rain, here I am as Tazok's personal prisoner. You do the math. The Iron Throne, where can I find them? Tazok's been making regular visits to the Cloakwoods. That's where I'd start if I were you. There's some documents in that chest that might be worth taking a look at, too. Now go step on some toes, all right? And you can tell them Ender Sai sent you.
What is it this time? It shall be as you wish.
Okay.
You have but to ask.
For the love of all that's holy, let's go sell. Whew. Golan Vend? Oh yeah, we talked.
You have but to ask.
Let's just go to the first. Sell your entire shipment of potions? Pretty much. You just walked for 28 straight hours, damn. Kind of a beast. Did I finish BG1? Nope. Thanks, Colin the Old. Appreciate you getting some chat love, buddy. Thanks, Twisty Adam. We try to rest as few times as possible. I don't rest a lot. I rest when I kind of have to.
Must rest. That case of armor, chief.
You have but to ask.
Can I assist you?
Damn. Okay.
Yes, I shall attend to it in a trice. It shall be as you wish. I grow torpid and require slumber.
Lo-Fi says, I grow torpid. Who says that?
Decency is refreshing. So many we meet.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
I grow torpid. Legacy of the Masters. Damn nice. I think he has... Yeah, he's got those, actually. Their second set. Boop.
How may I be of assistance? I shall attend to it
Wait,
in a trice.
what?
What is it this time?
Your Thaco is 5? Hers is 14? Jesus. terrible.
Yes? I shall attend to it in
I
the
can
trucks.
make whatever you wish for a wee little bit more than me competition.
He doesn't want the necklaces? Huh. Damn. We have so much gold. I do like having a metric butt ton of gold. I hope when we get to Baldur's Gate, we can buy a bunch of awesome stuff.
I shall attend to it in a truck.
How does one carry around 31,000 pieces of gold? Carefully.
I shall attend to it in a truck.
You want some whiskey?
As darkness falls, your mind drifts back to events past, and to triumphs well-deserved indeed. A fortified camp secluded and guarded from the entire coast, and it is naught but easy pickings before your guile. All manner of bandit and brigand move about here, but you may as well be invisible amongst them. Your recollections are interrupted by a powerful gust of wind, lifting you high above the camp and woods both. Your arc crests in the high morning sun, and for a moment you are as a bird, free from your duties to those below. With unseen hands, the earth reasserts her hold on you, and suddenly you feel less like a sparrow and more like a catapult stone. Without impact or fanfare, the ground accepts your passage and does not strike back. In a moment, all is black, and for all you know, you have descended to the very core of the world. The rock around you illuminates, and a cavern slowly takes shape. Though you can see no more than a few steps ahead or behind, stumbling forward, you find yourself face to face with yourself. Before you is a likeness in stone exact to the smallest detail. A voice in the darkness accuses you, even as it seems amused. Such pride undeserved, great predator, when your whole being is borrowed. Credit where it is due, and dues where payment is demanded. A dagger of bone flies from the blackness and strikes the statue square. It cracks slightly, but the pain you feel is as though you were rent asunder. You were made as you are, taunts the voice, and you can also be broken. You fall backward into the void, and do not come to rest until morning wakes you.
Damn. Okay.
It shall be as you wish.
That's kind of hardcore. I like it. Oh, wow.
You have but to ask.
Didn't I exit out the north side? Maybe I have to go west and then start working north? Is this your first time with the Baldur's Gate series? It might as well be. I didn't play these. I played these 20 years ago. I don't even remember if I finished them. Like, yeah. I remember that I really enjoyed them and that I had a great time with them. But I don't remember any of the stories. I never played the 2 DLC for sure. It's just, yeah. I don't remember pretty much anything at all.
It shall be as you wish.
I guess we have to go here?
You have but to ask.
We're in chapter 4. Yeah. Thanks, Griffbo. It was great, man. It's absolutely great. Hey, Gerd.
Yeah?
Come here to fight Onkegs. Well, listen up. It's mating season, so it's primarily females coming up to the surface, so they're going to put on a little extra weight. They're hungry, they're aggressive, and there's a lot of them. Now, the point of this exercise is not to exterminate them, but to keep their population at a manageable level. Remember, they aerate the soil and thereby improve crop yields as much as 15%. Food is going to be scarce enough in the next few years, so keep that in mind when you're out there. No more than 4 Onkegs per party. After that, it's catch and release, all right? Most of the activity starts about 50 yards to the east. Now move out, everyone. I'll keep an eye on things from here. Oh. Okay. Wait, 100?
You point, I punch.
What is it that it shall be as you wish?
Nature's servant awaits.
You can make them into the carapace armor in Burgos. Oh, that's cool. Okay. YouTube Bot Bandy.
Yes?
My blade will cut you down to size.
Let's give them a right thrash.
Go for the eyes. Go for the eyes. Run!
You have
Oh god, there's no way I'm gonna be able to hold on this.
Less talk, more fight.
How may I be of assistance?
Is he full?
I shall attend to it in a trice.
Yep.
Who wants some?
Oh god. Huh.
Yes? I shall attend to it in a trice.
Okay. How do I get up, like, to this area?
It shall be as you wish. I shall attend to it in a trice.
Can I go into Baldur's Gate? Is that a fish? Oh.
I serve the flaming fist.
Well, I serve the flaming fist! Sorry, traveler, but the entrance to Baldur's Gate is closed. With all the band activity about, we've been forced to keep the gate closed. Perhaps if you return later, things may have changed. We may be able to report the city.
How may I be of assistance? I shall attend to it in a trice.
Gotta exit the west side of the Friendly Arm Inn now? Wait, what? The west side of the Friendly... Here? Oh... Oh, dude, I was thinking this is where we were going. Oh, shoot. Whoops. Derp. Didn't even see the second location. Yeah, Dark and Darker is unfortunately, the playtest has ended, but they already announced that the next playtest is going to be in February, which isn't long at all. And that's going to give them time to make all sorts of fun changes and enhancements and, you know, all sorts of good stuff, so. We will return to Dark and Darker in February. Dude, the last time that the last thing that came up, they added the high roller dungeons. They like made a bunch of balance changes. They added a lot of stuff last playtest. So I'm hoping we'll see like big enhancements every time they do it. Upwards.
What is it this time?
Yep.
Why does everyone's weapon get reset?
Yes. It shall be as you wish.
Again, I think it's something that I'm doing. Maybe when you turn off
How
the
may
AI,
I be of assistance? It shall be as you wish.
Weren't they actively making changes during this most recent playtest? They were doing hot fixes, but I don't think they were doing like major changes or updates or anything. Yeah, they were just doing like little technical hot fixes and things like that. I don't think there were many balance changes or anything related to that stuff. Do you think that Barb is going to get nerfed? Not really. No, I don't. I think that the thing about a barbarian in Dark and Darker is that although they're really strong, it's paper, rock, scissors. There are ways to relatively easily kill a Barb without taking almost any damage. So Barb is really good to get the drop on somebody, but they're also incredibly slow. A good shield user can pretty much negate them. A rogue can dance around them. A wizard can haste around them. And an archer can take them out before they can even get to them. So the thing that makes Barb so powerful is that it's incredibly strong if you catch somebody off guard. They have very high damage output. So if you catch someone off guard, you can pretty much nearly one-shot them or two-shot them, especially if you have good gear. And the Dark and Darker playtest was filled to the brim with people that had no idea what they were doing. They were new players, and essentially, in a lot of ways, I'm gonna be blunt. So people are probably gonna hate me saying this. Barbs are noob farmers. Barbs thrive against new players, but they drop off hard when they go up against players that know what they're doing. I mean, I had a one-on-one with a wizard in the second to last or last play session I did, and this wizard crushed me. Like, I got one almost hit on him. He just hasted and stayed out of range. He would never attack unless he knew he was well out of my reach. He basically always kept haste up. So, I mean, you know, I went up against two rangers. Both rangers just shot at me from different sides, and I literally could not move fast enough to get to either one of them. They took 0 damage from me. Fighters, you go up against a good fighter with a shield, and they will block every big-ass slow hit that you do. So, to go back to the beginning of your question, do I think the Barbs need to be nerfed? No. At all. I don't think they need to be nerfed at all. I think that especially as time goes on, people will start to learn how to fight against them. And instead of players going, oh God, a barbarian, they'll go, oh good, a barbarian. This will be easy. So, if there's anything that needs a nerf, it's probably wizards. A good wizard is like, a good wizard can do almost everything. A good wizard can do almost everything. And they're so fast and they're so high damage. Like, it's wild. So I think there's a lot of like incredibly powerful builds in Dark and Darker. Yeah, I agree. I think the wizards in Viz should not allow movement. I'll say that right now. I think the only person that should be able to move in Viz is a rogue with a perk. I don't think the wizard in Viz should have movement at all. I think that's way overpowered because it allows way too much freedom for a wizard. So I mean that's like one easy change that could very easily put wizards right back in the like total in nearly balanced category. But yeah, also same boat. I'll say this right now. I think rogues should have their stealth movement thing should not be distance based. It should be time based, and it should be like 10 seconds.
Right, boo?
So like if a rogue goes in Viz, they should be able to move wherever they want for 10 seconds. Not this like 10-step thing. That's so like you can never plan around it. It's not very good. I really don't like the whole 10-step thing because you never know when it's up. Like it's weird. But if they made it like 10 seconds, so you could actually like, you know, really plan out your moves and stuff, I think it'd be a lot better. But to be fair, a rogue with good gear that knows what they're doing is a very, very dangerous thing. That's one of the things I love about Dark and Darker. It has such a high skill cap. You can take a person that kind of knows how to play the game and give them a character with amazing gear, And a person that totally knows how to play the game with mid gear will wipe the floor with them. And that's awesome. I really, really like that. Like it's a very techie game. Just in the time that I had with it, like I feel like we learned so much. We were still learning, and I played the game over 30 hours, and I still felt rather noobish by the end of it. Especially going up against good players, because I would go up against them so infrequently, because there were so many people playing. But yeah, it's a really cool game, dude. I can't wait for the test to come back up. It's one of those things that even though the gameplay loop is very simple, there's so much depth to it that it keeps it interesting. Anyway, and I'm done with that. But yeah, I pretty much only stuck to one class too. Yeah, last thing I'll say about it. They also oh Jesus, what are these things? They drastically need to improve some of the weapon settings.
My blade will cut you down to size.
What is it this time?
My blade will cut you down to size.
Never as well as I can.
Yes?
Yeah, like I was saying before, and I very much hope the devs get this feedback and do something about it. Every single two-hand weapon should have 2 combos. Every single two-hand weapon in Dark and Darker should have 2 combos. One of them should start with a horizontal attack, and one of them should start with a vertical attack. And every single two-hand weapon should have that. Not necessarily the same one on the same thing, and they can have totally different swings throughout their combos, but like every single two-hand weapon should have the opening option of overhead or to the side. Every one of them. What about stabs? Stabbing can be in the combos. I think that's great. Like the Bardiche with the stab in the middle combo, that's awesome. But the fact that you can have a maul and the only thing you can do with the maul is a wide sweep opener, when mauls are literally sledgehammers, like that just feels weird and bad. It feels bad. Like it's just weird, dude. Like they gotta do something about that. It's just strange. And also when you're in the very claustrophobic hallways of the map, like you have to have the option to go straight down. Like it's just weird that you don't in some cases. Cloak of non-detection? Non-detectable by magical means such as detect invisibility and scrying? What exactly is this thing? I'm not really sure what that is. Anyway, yeah. We'll talk a lot more about Dark and Darker in the future, trust me. So we'll drop it for now. Okay. Let's save it.
How may I be of
Those things were weird. I don't think we've seen those before, whatever those creatures were. Yeah, flails. Last thing I'm going to say, I promise. Flails will be really tough to implement because that's a physics-based weapon, and I would much rather them focus on other things than trying to make a physics-based weapon work properly. That would be a lot. Okay, no, I'm done. Like from a coding perspective, that'd be a lot. Oh, what's this? Okay, we.
My blade will cut you down to size.
What is it this time?
Heart's really not in this.
Yes, it shall be as you wish. Let's give them a right thrashing.
I always am.
Let's give them a right thrashing. How may I be of it shall be as you wish. What is it this? I shall attend to it in a trice.
I shall attend to it in a trice. Thanks everyone for coming to Cohh's TED Talk. Exactly, Shaylin. My Dark and Darker TED Talk. I shall attend to it in a trice.
Yes?
One day I'm gonna get a sword for me.
Heart's really not in this.
One day. Dude, the more I think about it, the more I think I think I'm gonna roll a Kensai Mage for Baldur's Gate 2. I've never done anything like that, and it sounds fun. I think we may do that. Because I like the idea of having magic. That will really, like, it'll really open up what we can do and the fun we can have.
You there! Identify yourself!
I apologize for my rudeness. I mistook you for someone else. Let me introduce myself. I am Aldeth Sashenstar. You must understand that at the moment I am under terrible amounts of stress. You see, my dear sir, there's a group of uncouth savages that has declared their intention of killing my friends and me. I've been holed up in this cabin for several days and lacked the wherewithal to try and make an escape. Perhaps you kind folks would help a fellow in trouble. Would. Good, I'm glad you have the sense of decency to help a man in my situation. Let me explain my predicament. My friends and I come here every year to do some sport hunting. This year, however, a group of woodland savages threatened us with bodily harm if we did not stop our hunting trip. Being civilized men, we realize that this is well within our rights to hunt where we damn well please. After a few more days of hunting, the crass woodmen lost all pretense of humanity and murdered Elvin, one of my oldest friends. I'm sure that they plan to attack our cottage here, so we had best be prepared. Okay.
I have no quarrel with those who respect my forest.
Trespassers and butchers of our wood, I, Seniat, have come to administer the punishment that you have brought down upon yourselves. Yet who are the ones that stand beside you? With them we have no quarrel. It is now to you that I speak. These men have most likely duped you into protecting their sorry hides. They have most likely not told you the druid they have slain in cold blood. Seniat, it's good to see you again. Uh-oh. Here, are you most welcome among? You are welcome among us. The trees have missed your gentle care. Will you aid us against these barbaric interlopers? I can do no less. Cohh? Sorry, Aldith, but we're siding with the druids. They have this great aloe vera bomb that they're giving away samples of, and my armor has been chafing a bit, you know? What? That's the reason? That of all things? Okay. Sorry, Aldeth. Sounded like kind of a prick anyway. What about these guys?
What is it this
Wow, he had a lot of money. What is this thing? Is that a moonblade? It's a bastard. Pondar. Yo, it does damage for shapeshifters. That's unique. Are you? Oh, it's a bastard sword. I don't think we have any need for that, unfortunately.
Yes. It shall be as
Hey,
you wish.
guys.
Hello?
Hello? I think they were supposed to attack.
Oh, my heart's really not in this. Oh, my heart's really not in this.
Never underestimate the power
okay.
of
There we go.
nature's wrath.
I congratulate your wise decision. I wish you well for whatever endeavor you now embark. If your presence in this wood involves those known as the Iron Throne, then I would suggest you head west, then north. Be careful in your journey, for there are many foul beasts that have inhabited the woods. Another danger is a sect of shadow druids. Their order is a dangerous splinter group of the true druid order. You will not consider staying, Jaheira? I'm afraid not. Safe travels, and my friend. One day, perhaps we will meet again. Who else, Senia?
How may I be of
Watch us find him in Baldur's Gate 3 or something awesome. This is like the reason we're playing this game. Honestly, I have to admit, don't get me wrong, I'm really enjoying this, and the main story is awesome and it's great. But to me, our playthrough of Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 is kind of the Minsk and Jaheira show. Like it's like a TV show with them as the main characters. Because like they're the ones we know that are in Baldur's Gate 3. I really want to get to learn about them and their lore and stuff, because like everything we learn in these games may at some point become something we want to know in 3. So everything else is great, and I'm absolutely loving revisiting this, but I'm kind of gonna just do whatever they want to do. They're the core of this party.
Oh,
What is it?
my
It shall be as
heart's
you wish.
really not in this.
Yes.
Let's give them a heart's really not in this.
How may I be of assistance?
Man, dude, I swear,
what to ask.
he misses so many times. Or not misses, crit fails or whatever. Shaylin says, wait, they're in BG3. I've been avoiding everything about that game. Oh. Sorry. Full disclosure, I will pretty much talk about anything that's been in the panels from hell. So, yeah, that just, you know, keep that in mind.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
Brace yourself because BG2 is a pretty big game. Great. Like I said, I don't even remember if I beat BG2, and I know I didn't do the DLC. So I am very much looking forward to getting lost in that game for a long time. Also, the timing's perfect. I mean, we don't really have much else going on right now, so.
This group shows promise exceptional.
Every time she says that, I swear she sounds Italian. Oh, shoot. Well, we'll continue this adventure tonight. I gotta go, y'all. Thank you so much for being here. I'll be back this evening for Baldur's Gate. We're gonna do some more Baldur's Gate tonight. As well, I'm loving this. It's gonna be fun. So, should be on around like 6:30-ish, I think. And we'll go from there. So anyway, thank you guys so much. Happy holidays, happy Boxing Day, happy New Year if I don't see you until then, all that fun stuff. And I will see you fine folks for more fun and games very soon.